Alright, so I'm working on two little projects here. The first project is this ghetto-tastic 70s lamp pulled out of my Mallard camper. You can see I've installed LED strips on the inside alongside the bulb. The experiment here, of course, is to allow it to be efficiently 12-volt lit and not lose that sweet 70s motif that we're going for. So as our comparison, the incandescent bulb, nice 60-watt bulb, pretty standard brightness. You see the strips kind of shining through there, but it'll be up against the wall, so you're not going to see it. In fact, you really only see these two halves, so I kind of allowed the strips to come up along this side. So for comparison, I'll go ahead and put power to these little strips. You can see it's not as bright because I've only got 4 little strips in there, but it's relatively comparable. The real test will be in the camper, of course, but it's not too far off. I suppose those strips I've probably got the equivalency of about 40 watts, but I've only got 4 strips, and each strip has about 9 LEDs in it, so not too bad. The other experiment that I was working with here, go ahead and unplug that. That's the power that's running my ghetto connection for the light. Just get that guy out of the way. This little DC I was using for power for the LEDs. And this DC is for the TV I just bought. That's the real reason for this. This TV is not running off of the power. It's running off of the jump pack. We'll see how long it lasts. The jump pack wasn't even fully charged. Definitely is down. In fact, when I threw it on the truck, it didn't want to do shit for the truck. But the TV is an Insignia 28-inch. I got it from Best Buy for about $150. They actually do make a 32-inch variation that uses the same power input. But I decided 28 was a better size for the camper. Well, you know what? I don't have... Let me grab a flashlight. Okay, now that I grabbed a flashlight, it'll be a little easier to see here. On the back of it here, on this sticker, yeah, there we go, it's in focus. You can see its rating is DC 12 volts 4A for 4 amp. The 32-inch was the exact same power rating, and it uses a pretty standard DC in-jack. The nice thing about that is it actually is a very universal DC in-jack. So I actually already had, if I can unplug the damn thing, a ready-made plug that was for something else that had a fuse in it. So that right there, cigarette lighter on the one end. So this is going to be perfect for the camper. The beauty of learning these little tricks is if you go to buy a TV, especially a TV of any decent size for a camper or an RV, you're going to pay buttloads of money for it. Oftentimes they'll have a DVD player built in, but then you're looking at $250 to $300 for something that's maybe only 13 to 17 inches. This is 28 inches for $150. Only because it's not listed for automotive use, but if you know a little bit about power, then there you go. Easy solution. So I'm pretty stoked to be able to put that in the camper in the spring. It's a very nice LED TV, so I know it's going to be efficient on the battery. It doesn't weigh more than, you know, a couple pounds. I don't even know. I didn't read the box. But, yeah, so that's my little info about some little camper project stuff.